Saint of the Day, October 1st, Saint Thérèse of Lisieux. Today, the Church celebrates the feast of Saint Thérèse of Lisieux, one of the most beloved saints of modern times and a doctor of the Church. Known as the Little Flower, Thérèse's short life and simple spirituality continue to inspire millions around the world. Thérèse was born on January 2, 1873, in Alençon, France, into a deeply Catholic family. Her parents, Louis and Zélie Martin, were themselves canonized in 2015, the first married couple to be declared saints together, setting a powerful example of holiness in family life. The Martins had 9 children, but only 5 daughters survived infancy. Remarkably, all 5 became religious sisters. Thérèse, the youngest, was particularly close to her family, especially her mother and her sister Pauline. Tragedy touched Thérèse early. When she was just 4 years old, her mother died of breast cancer. This loss profoundly affected the sensitive child, and her father moved the family to Lisieux for a fresh start. Thérèse was educated at home until the age of 8, when she entered a school run by Benedictine nuns. There, she excelled academically, but she was also known for her fragile health and deep emotional sensitivity. Her sister Pauline, who had become a motherly figure to Thérèse after their mother's death, entered the Carmelite convent at Lisieux when Thérèse was only 9. This separation caused her deep distress, and she became seriously ill. Her recovery, which she attributed to the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, marked the beginning of a deeper spiritual awakening. A pivotal moment in Thérèse's spiritual journey came on Christmas Eve in 1886, when she experienced what she called a complete conversion. Freed from the excessive sensitivity and anxiety that had plagued her since childhood, she felt a new strength and determination to respond to God's call. Despite being only 15, Thérèse felt drawn to the contemplative life of the Carmelites and pleaded for permission to enter the Lisieux convent. After overcoming many obstacles, including a personal appeal to the Pope, she joined the Carmelite community at the age of 15. Life in the cloister was not easy. Thérèse endured physical suffering, spiritual dryness, and misunderstandings from some of her sisters. She found no extraordinary mystical experiences or consolations. Instead, Thérèse dedicated herself to a path she called her little way. She realized that not everyone is called to accomplish great deeds, but all are invited to love God in the simple, everyday actions of life. By performing small acts of charity, accepting criticism without complaint, and embracing her daily routine with trust and love, she offered everything as a sacrifice to God. Thérèse's little way was rooted in childlike trust in God's mercy and an unwavering belief that holiness is accessible to all. She expressed this spirituality in her autobiography, Story of a Soul, written at the request of her superiors. Though she humbly considered herself a little flower in the garden of God, her words have touched countless hearts with their sincerity, humility, and profound insight into divine love. In her final years, Thérèse suffered from tuberculosis, a slow and painful illness that she accepted with remarkable faith. She saw her sufferings as an opportunity to unite herself with Christ's passion and to offer herself for the salvation of souls. On September 30, 1897, at the age of 24, she died peacefully in the Lisieux convent. Her last words, "My God, I love you," summed up a life wholly given to God in love. After her death, Thérèse's autobiography quickly spread throughout the world, and reports of miracles attributed to her intercession multiplied. Pope Pius XI canonized her in 1925, just 28 years after her death, and named her Patroness of the Missions, despite her never leaving the convent. In 1997, Pope John Paul II declared her a Doctor of the Church, recognizing the profound spiritual wisdom contained in her little way. Saint Thérèse of Lisieux teaches us that holiness is not reserved for the few, but is possible for all who trust in God and love Him in small, hidden ways. Her life invites us to offer our ordinary actions to God, confident that even the smallest deed, done with great love, has eternal value. Saint Thérèse, Little Flower of Jesus, pray for us.